Hey guys, Brad here, and we're back with another issue of Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. This episode we're going to be doing issue 11, or at least doing as much as I'm willing to do. I've got a big pile of parts over here from the inner hold. My airbrush still hasn't come in. They're telling me that it's not going to be available until the end of July, and so I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that it comes in next week and they'll finally get it shipped out to me. I also, you might notice I'm still working on my table here, and luckily I haven't, I've been using enough towels and things like that to not make a mess of it. But I'm going to be getting a cutting mat, and I actually went to a local Michael's, which is like a hobby supply store, and the cheapest ones they have are like, that aren't about the size of this magazine, are like $55 and up. I couldn't believe how expensive they were. I'm like, no way. I'm going to get some from Tower Hobbies probably, and they're like half the price there. And I can get free shipping and buy some other stuff as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this opened up. Hopefully get out of the light here. So there's issue 11. So put that there so we know which episode we're on. We have another piece of hull framing, which I think is okay. I'm just gonna set that aside. Oh no! I don't want to lose these screws, and they're black too. And my carpet is pretty dark. So we've got some screws there. We have a little package that's kind of opened there. It looks like we have some of the metal bracing. So I'm going to kind of keep that in there for right now, because I think it's episode or issue 12 will actually assemble all this stuff. So I'm just going to set this aside with the rest of that. We also have some self-tap. Now here you have to be kind of careful, and I'm going to, okay, good. We've actually got focus now. We have two different types of these brass screws. These here to the left are actually self-tapping, and hopefully you can see the thread is a lot more coarse. And the ones over here these are kind of a machine screw, so you can see they have a much finer thread on them. So these screws, the finer thread, those are actually probably going to be used with those brackets, or the braces, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. These longer screws, I believe, are going to be used to screw in like the wall ends and things like that. And then we also have, again, the smaller self-tapping screws that we use to affix the paneling here to the the main body. So or the frames, I'm sorry. So anyway, we've got those. This piece right here is actually going to fit, and I've got kind of a mess over here, so I'm going to try to get some. There's parts rattling around. Shh, don't show them, because we're not done with that yet. So this piece, I think, is going to go right in here, as well as... sorry. So we've got all of these wall pieces here, and I said, I think in a few videos ago, that I actually have a plan as far as assembling the hull here, because I want the base coat, or the hold, not the hull. I want the base coat to be all one uniform color, except maybe the floor. I'm still kind of iffy on the floor, but the walls, I've looked through a lot of pictures of the hold area from Star Wars: A New Hope, and I know what some people are going to say. They're going to say, well, this isn't modeled after A New Hope. Calm down, guys. I totally get it. But the fact is, it's the same ship. And I'm sure that Han Solo and Chewie didn't, go on a decorating spree and repaint everything, because the ships beat the crap. I mean, come on. But if you look at pictures really closely, it does look like the base coat for the walls is kind of like a neutral gray color, and then it's just got grease and all kinds of stuff. So I think I'm going to prime this in black, and then I'm going to, once the airbrush comes in, and I actually have black primer. This is actually what I'm using. It was recommended. It's a $6.69 a can. It was their last can. They actually said it was discontinued, so hopefully it's decent. But anyway, it's the canned black primer. I don't know. Hopefully there's no expiration date. No, but that's what I'm using. Don't know if it's going to be any good. Otherwise, I would have to use like a normal primer and paint it black, then paint it gray. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with the black primer. Then I'm gonna spray the walls in gray, and then I'm just gonna weather from there. I'm gonna get the rest of the parts attached. I'm still doing some research on certain parts and how they're gonna be painted. So I don't know how much of the actual painting of the hold I'm actually gonna do on camera, but I'll probably just pop up one day and be like, ta-da, it's done. But I do want to do some things on camera for you guys, because I just want to show you guys how I'm doing it, which may or may not be the right way, but too bad. We're all in this together, guys, especially those of you who are actually doing this kit. It's really kind of nice. We've got a good Facebook community going. I'm just a recent member. I've only been around there for about 2 months now. And the guys seem pretty great, and we're sharing tips and things like that. So it's awesome stuff, awesome sauce. So that's really all there is to issue 11. Now, why am I going to do this? Because I can't not do this. We are going to kind of lay out some more of the pieces here, I think. I'm not going to bolt anything in yet, because they actually tell you don't attach the frame permanently to the hull plating. If I were to do so, I would actually choose specific plates, because actually let me pull this out. One of the things that I really thought was amazing about this build, and I don't have this locked in, but hopefully you guys can see that there's actually a little interlocking lip over the hull plate. So when you put those together, they're going to lock together on top of each other, and it's just, there's not going to really be a seam there, which I think is awesome. So, yeah, and I mean, this is all I've got really, and this isn't even remotely close to being done. So, yeah. So let's see here. What do we have? I'm just going to go ahead, pop this out, because I'm going to do the next episode probably right after this, and I might even release them on the same day. We shall see. So this is BF14. I think BF is bottom front, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am mistaken. Who knows? That's just a guess on my part. But, I try to base my guesses on at least some logic. All right, so there we have that piece. This... I have absolutely no clue where this would go. Okay, there's the inner ring, so would it be somewhere? I would think that it would be like down here. Let's see if it even... yeah, it doesn't really show. Doesn't show it. Where would this go? Because this should be the front out this direction. And would it be down here maybe? I'm thinking kind of right here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's where that goes. Can I get all this snapped together? I mean, it kind of holds itself together a little bit, not too much, but kind of. Nope, it doesn't. So we're going to have to wait until the next episode. We should be getting the final two pieces of that, and I'm sorry I was out of focus there. But that is issue 11, and we'll see you next time in issue 12. In the meantime, please hit the thumbs up, like that, share it with your buddies if they're doing the build and they just want to watch some Midwestern guy ramble on about how awesome the Millennium Falcon is, then yes. But please, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't. I also have gaming videos. I don't know if that's your thing, but you'll see those pop up on your YouTube feed as well. But I'm going to try to be doing several videos for Build the Millennium, the Aluminum Falcon. There, Steve Dimzo, or Dimzo. I hope I'm saying his name right, or he's watching my video screaming right now. But thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.